going to be showing you how I created this makeup look. It's just full of a lot of warm, beautiful kind of cranberry and purple tones for winter. It was going to be originally like a really clean, fresh look, but shit escalated. I went 0 to 100 real quick and it got quite dramatic, but I'm digging it. I always love dramatic. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, just stick around and I will do that for you now. So to start off with, I'm going to be doing my base first. I'm going to be using Collection's Primed and Ready Primer. By the way, I am clothed. It just looks like I'm naked. Because I have some fake tan on, I'm just going to be putting down a little bit of Do the Hoola by Benefit. So this is just like it's kind of like a bronzing cream, and it just will even out my skin tone a little bit before I apply my foundation. So I'll be applying it with Simply Essentials F1 Flat Top Kabuki brush. I'm going to go with quite a full matte coverage. I'm going to be using Maybelline's Superstay 24-Hour Foundation. I'm going to be using the colour Sand and the colour Light Beige. I'm going to mix them together because at the moment I've got fake tan on. Don't really know what colour I'm going to be, so I'm just going to mix up a concoction and let's hope it works. Oh my god! Off! You guys just didn't see that, but the bottle just sprayed everywhere. It's on the carpet. All over my top. Conceal underneath my eyes. I'm going to be using Collection's Long Lasting Concealer in the colour Fair. Bit of extra brightening under my eyes because I'm still dealing with yesterday's hangover. I'm going to be using Designer Brand's CC Concealer Pen, and I'm just going to apply it a little bit lower than my concealer. And then just through my chin and just in these parts of my nose, just around like the nostrils. And today I'm just going to use my fingers to blend it in. All into place, I'm going to be using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder. This is the colour Medium, and I'm just going to apply it with a big fluffy brush. To warm up my complexion a little bit, I'm going to be using Sunkissed Bronzer by Clinique. So for my blush, I'm going to be using Milani's Baked Blush. This is the colour, and forgive me if I say this wrong, Delizioso. And it looks intense, I know. So I'm only going to be using a really light amount on the brush. And as you can see, I'm doing really soft strokes, like it's just touching my skin, and I'm just really like quickly flicking it through. I just don't want a lot of blush on my cheeks. The highlighter I'm going to use is by Becca. This is Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop, and I'm going to use a fan brush to apply it. The highlighter is seriously live. It is just insane. And now I'm just going to pop a little bit on my Cupid's bow, through the bridge of my nose, and just through the middle of my eyes. Now I'm just going to take a small detail brush and just apply it under the arch of my brow as well. And then into my tear ducts, just to add some brightness to my eye, because Lord knows I need brightening up after this weekend's hangover. So now onto my brows. I'm going to be using Ardell's Brow Sculpting Gel, just to kind of sculpt them into place before I apply any pomade. And the pomade that I'm going to be using is by Clinqiue. This is their soft brown. Honestly guys, get onto this stuff. If you're using Anastasia Beverly Hills and you're paying 40 bucks here in New Zealand, highly recommend going to Clinqiue, which is half the price, because I swear the formulations are so similar. So I'm going to be working from 2 eyeshadow palettes today. I'm going to be using Zoeva's Cocoa Blend, and I'm also going to be using the Balm's Meet Matte. So from the Cocoa Blend palette, I'm going to be using the colour Bittersweet, which is just an ivory matte eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be applying it all over the tops of my lids just to set the concealer from earlier on. This is really good just to help with your eyeshadow as well. Your eyelids are the oiliest part of your body, so they will start to get quite oily throughout the day, and it's really good to have a base powder down so that when those oils start coming through, the powder absorbs it, and that way, you know, when your eyeshadow starts to kind of like rub or start to kind of disperse from itself, it's because the oils are getting in between the powders. So it's really good just to lay down a powder prior so that, yeah, it absorbs all the oils. From the Cocoa palette, I'm going to be using the colour Warm Notes. It's this beautiful cranberry pinky colour, and I'm going to be using a fluffy brush, and we're going to be going on the outer areas of my eyes. Make sure that those edges are really well blended out. I'm going to use a clean fluffy brush. On the Balm palette, I'm going to be using the colour Meet Kumra, and this is like a really nice deep mahogany colour, and this is going to go on top of that area that I've already laid down Warm Notes. I'm just going to be using this deeper currant from the palette, and I'm just going to be applying it into the outer corners again. This is just going to really intensify it now. Back to the Cocoa Blend palette, I'm going to be using Bitter Start again, and this is going to be going on a flat pan brush, and I'm going to be doing it within about 3/4 of the eye on the lid. The liner I'm going to be using Pretty Easy by Clinique. Honestly, I am obsessed with this liner. I won't use anything else. It is just so easy to use. Mascara, I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown's Eye Opening Mascara. It is one dirty looking tube. I just realised I have not done any contouring today, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I contour all the time. Sometimes it's just nice to be a bit lighter and fresher. Eyelashes that I'm going to be using today are by Ashley Allen, and these are just the Ashleys. So on my lips, I'm going to be using Mellow Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lip Paint, and this is the colour New York. A little bit more underneath my eyes. I just want them to be a little bit more sharper, so I'm just going to be using the Quick Liner in the colour Intense Chocolate. Hello! You're a big boy now. You're not a puppy anymore! You're not a really loving the lippy color, so I am going to actually just make my eyes a little bit more dramatic. So I'm going to be taking warm notes again with a fluffy brush and just applying it underneath a little bit heavier and really smoking it out. Guys, there is today's makeup look. I was going to have it a lot more cleaner underneath the eyes, but I decided to keep like going with it and really starting to like vibe on the dramatic lip, so I kind of just intensified my eyes. So each to their own. If you guys don't like how heavy it is underneath, just keep like to what I did originally. So yeah, anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed what I put together today, and yeah, everything you need to know will be down in the description box, so don't forget to go check that all out. And until next time guys, have a lovely day and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desire.